Hello, everybody, and welcome to another podcasting gameplay. This one is going to be a solo podcasting gameplay. Cal is busy and Muford is busy, so you get me alone. I'll try to keep it to around a half hour because no one wants to listen to me drone on and on for a whole hour. So I'll take I have some questions on the Chicago Butchers Discord. And I'm going to be playing Fall Guys. I got it recently, and it's a lot of fun. So let's start playing and start answering. Oh, I'm dressed as a pirate with underwear. I had like feet on before, but that was kind of meh. First question: what has been my favorite moment since joining the ISFL? Well, I'll go overall, and then I'll go with Griff Overall. Overall was getting drafted and winning the starting quarterback position on the Yellowknife Wraiths. Back in Season 1. That was really good. It started like an 8-season career. Played with the Wraiths. Made the left, didn't make the title. Then I went over to San Jose, made the playoffs, first time there. Unfortunately, didn't win the title either. Did I? I don't remember. It all kind of blends together when you've had a lot of seasons. Then I made a second player. My clone of the first guy wasn't really as much fun. Kind of went inactive. Then I get to Griff Overall, and my favorite time with that so far. I don't even know if I have a favorite for Griff Overall so far. It's all been kind of above average, but nothing super crazy yet. It's fine. Excellent. Second question, what I think about the Butchers offseason? I think it's going to be good. They've had a really good offseason, good signings. And it'll be interesting to see what we do. My guy. Oh, no! Oh, that might have been a reset. I think it's gonna be a really good off season. Dang it! Come on! Oh, chunk. I'm not gonna make it. Damn it. What's my favorite snack? Oh. Are you talking like a salty or like savory or sweet snack? Because I know before I became lactose intolerant, I know it's not much, it's a drink, but I'd take some root beer, open it, put it in a large glass, then pour milk in after the root beer, and it was like a milkshake without having to have ice cream. That was always good. Food-wise, don't really know. That's a tough one. What's my main hobby? Well, as you've seen from the past games, or past gameplays, Blood Bowl. Both digital, like you've seen, and I am a huge fan of the tabletop game. It's absolutely, positively my favorite game I've ever played. Baseball player. Get out of my way. Go. That way. This one. Yeah. Oh boy. Get up! No, dang it! to recreate right now, would I? And would I always forget about that jump. Would I? Would I switch positions? I have to honestly say probably not. Well, maybe the quarterback. But I really feel that's kind of overdone. Get up! I'm gonna lose this. Oh, thank God. Quarterback's always fun, and I'm sorry to all the defensive players who like it. I've done defensive players before in defensive players. Like, it's just... I can't get behind them because it's not what you're doing. I always felt that in football, the offense imposes the will in the sense that not like, oh, I'm imposing my will physically. It's I'm doing something. Defense has to react. So the initiative is always going to be on the offense's side. That's just how it's going to work because the offense knows what they're doing. Defense has to stop them. So that makes it that much harder. So I'd probably stick with offense. Missed. Yoink. My tail! Dang it! I just got him clobbered. Why would you grab me? We're gonna get eliminated. Our team can't do stuff. Lack of a better term. Come on. Dang, it's right in the face. Apologize for not answering. So 20 seconds left on this one. Nope, that's it. Okay. Crunchy honey butter or smooth peanut butter? Neither. I'm allergic. I like living. What's my favorite kind of pizza? What's pineapple? I actually prefer Chicago style crust. That's a good type. Sausage if I have to put a topping on. I used to like pepperoni, but nowadays it's so not spicy, but it always gives me heart. I don't like the yellow like that. What music do I like? Pink Floyd is my favorite band. It would be classic rock. Would be one of the genres. If you need it to be broken down further, it'd be prog rock, I guess would be the word, because I like the weird experimental stuff. Who's my favorite teammate? All of them. But I'm not putting an answer to that because that's just gonna answer for them. Would I rather marry Muford or Bailey? Well, I think it's really an option of one because Muford's my brother, and I'm sorry, I'm not from the South. Joke. Yes, that is a joke. You don't have to go crazy for it. These are all orange. Yeah, good job. Qualification. Wait. Okay. Have I had a chance to go golf yet? No? Mini golf? Not much else besides that? What TV show am I binge watching? Not at the moment, but on Disney Plus, me and some friends are watching the old 90s Spider-Man. And me and Buford, I really want to get back to it. We were going through Gargoyles. We were like halfway through season 2. Such a good show. Why are the Butchers left chop up the league? Because no one else has the awesome name that why did you abandon the team? Oh, this is specifically for Julio. Well, but I'll answer it because this is originally a question from Julio on his podcast to come. So when that comes out, please watch it. Always good to support another Butcher podcast. Well, I can answer for me. I wasn't the Petrov by name, but I was like a half brother. Gilmore Tuttle. Basically, the thing we just went through, which I'll get to in a second, with the forum changing. Oh, was the forum change screwed some things up, and I never really got a hang of it, and I didn't want to make a whole new one, so I just kind of never came back to the SHL. And going on that forum change, I know it's done for good reasons, but I really dislike it. It doesn't look the same. I don't like how quotes work, how the commenting works. I really like the old Envision Free. Well, I use the old Envision Free skin, and it kind of worked like that. Just because my first time in forums were when Envision Free was really the forum thing, so all my leagues were like that. So I'm comfortable using that type of forum. Oh, for the crown. Why is Oliver Sloan the best? Is cinnamon a fruit or a snack? I'm gonna say neither. It's a confectionery marshmallow. Go eat the butt, go faster. Up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I apologize for lacking answers. Oh. Second place. Damn. Thoughts on Johnny Sins? Better? Be sinless? Instead of sinful? I have no idea. Why is CC the second best? Because he helps with all the earning stuff. Like, he lists people like, oh, we've missed this. Go do it. Like, do it. So I don't have to worry about missing stuff. Let's see. Another question. That last one's listed here is, does Muford suck? Yes. I've had to live with him for many years, so I can tell you definitively he does suck. Oh god, it's only been 14 minutes. So, with lack of better questions, and lack of Cal and Muford to stop me, I'm just gonna play and chat about my history in leagues. I've ventured into it a little bit in the past and mentioned how, like, I used to play in leagues in the past, and how they did things, and I'm not trying to say they were always better. There were plenty of problems. I always try to look at it as a way as, like, this is what worked well, this is what worked poorly, this is what was indifferent. I think a sim league like this, can always be looking to do better. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Like, a thing I think we have an advantage of is, get up to the forward. system that you see as the only way. There's always another way to do things. Sometimes they're better, sometimes they're not. Okay, I mean, I get that. So, I mean, been over. Ah, dang it. Come on. I'm gonna be eliminated here. Oh, I just didn't get that jump in time. Like, one of the problems that Madden had, Madden being very limited in its in its scope, in the sense that you had your AI problems, you had any number of things that could go wrong, corruption of files, and I mean that can happen at any. It's not just a specific Madden thing. But on the plus side, you had actual playbooks to use with different style plays, so you can create an identity. I know, yes, that's in here, but let's be honest. The only thing I've noticed really is that run heavy is used for teams that don't think they have a good offense, and you just want to keep it close and then try to steal something at the end. So, and this is just coming from someone from the outside. I do not own the game that we used to play. This is just an outside perspective. I liked Madden partially because visually it's more impressive. You had multiple players. Granted, when I was playing the Madden that was out was Madden 2010, or between Madden 06 and 0. And it's come on, get up. Around again. So far ahead of me. Well, I'm not saying it's perfect. There are plenty of problems in Madden. Like I said, file corruption. You could have issues with playbooks not being read correctly. There wasn't customization in playbooks in the sense that you think there would be. Dang it. Oh. Yep. And the fact that because it was such a newer thing, you didn't have some of the problems. Oh, thank God, are still problems. Like, how do you make sim league money worth something? I'm out. How do you make sim league money worth it? And I don't know if that's a thing you can actually do, because there's gonna be many times where it just doesn't happen. People are gonna take the less money to play with who they want to, because there's nothing actually writing on it. So, like, the one thing they did here that made money a little bit better. Sorry about that. One thing the league, like the Madden league I was in before, used to do is that equipment was directly, like you could earn it. Like it would just be like, oh, on part of my contract I want equipment. So they got rid of that kind of, and it was now like, oh, anyone with money can buy it, which is a big thing. 'Cause it tries to give money a worth. But the end game, like you've seen people here in this league that have had, not even we've seen people in this league that have hundreds of millions of dollars. Come on. Come on. Go back, party. Not good. But, like, basically I heard some people say perhaps some sort of, oh god, some sort of, like, your earnings, limit what you can get through podcasting and the like, and try to add up successes and like what things would be. Oh, I have, you know, this much extra money, so that would be put through kind of like a leaderboard, and it's like, oh, this person earned this much, this person earned this much, stuff like that. It would be an interesting thought process on how to do it. The other thing with Madden, going back to the playbooks, gone a little all over the place, is that offensive playbooks are one thing. Like you've probably heard me mention some of the other ones. If I wanted to play the Indianapolis Colts playbook, which in Madden 08 had a lot of deep balls because, hey, Peyton Manning. And then played cover 2, so you're basically playing the Tony Dungy cover 2. Or, if you want to play Indy in the 4-6, you got a different variation of the 4-6 than if you did Chicago in the 4-6, or New England in the 4-6. Oakland and the 3-4 are different than Jacksonville 3-4. So your offense and defense, they affected each other. I think it was more offense, because it was team-based. Although they did have some generic West Coast trick plays, which was like there you were trying to tank. God damn. I'm sorry. It's a matter of opinion, and my opinion, I miss it because that's kind of what I started. I cut my teeth on, for lack of a better term, on this type of sim league. So everyone does their own thing. So this is kind of a matter of getting used to it, but I still think visually, and there's a reason why I don't ever pay attention to Sims anymore. I don't think they're fun to watch. Oh great, my dot did a little bit better this time than last time. It sucks. And if you're stuck with get up. And if you're stuck with that one has my number, which the other thing that they did, Madden did, was because it's a Madden roster, you still can only have so many people. Be out. No way. You had limited numbers, and you could see, because you also got to customize your helmet, face mask, if you wore a visor or not. It was really nice to be able to do that and to see, hey, oh, I might make it. 30. I'm gonna be 32. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to throw the towel there. You could see, it mattered. You being cornerback number 37, you were the only quarterback 37 out of 14. So you were unique on that. You could, like, I knew some people who like to run the classic, the kicker 1-bar face bar mask. I wasn't one of them, but I always wanted to. I just thought it kind of looked silly with some of the players. You could have like your neck rolls, like all the Madden customization you get nowadays was an option for the most part. So you can make your player look how they wanted. And you still had your, for sim purposes, like, oh, what's your player likeness? That's always a fun thing to play as well. Okay, but stop scrapes on bottom. So you had situations where you never really had to worry, it's like, oh, is that me? No, because you knew it was you. And I thought that really that helped with the customization bit, and that's always something fun. 5, 4, 2, 1. I apologize. I'm getting distracted by the game. So it's the way to run the league, and because it's Madden, a whole bunch of people know about Madden, so it always felt more accessible. Wow, that's a lot of them. Qualified. So I mean, I think it's partially just because that's my first sim league, so you're always fond of the one you started with. You could always like one thing they also did is teams could be anywhere. Wasn't just limited to, well, that was league dependent. Like you could be in anywhere. So I remember one team was in Guatemala, one team was in London, there was one team in Japan. It was worldwide. And that's where I originally created my thoughts that I wanted to do the team in Antarctica because it's funny. You know, in the middle of 20 people here, and you have this taxpayer-funded stadium that's there for no reason whatsoever. And you can also have situations where, teams, there was, I will say, in a negative bit, you did have a lot of teams that moved for an activity. I remember there was a team called the Scorpions, I believe their name was, that had a lot of problems. Like the GM was a good guy, it's just the people, I don't know if they didn't like the logo or what have you. So it was really kind of so it was really kind of rough, because if it's something that you don't like as a player, why the hell would you like it as a so it's a mixed bag there. It's just this fun nostalgia thing. So it's just a matter of missing what the game used to have versus the grass is greener situation. Because I'll be honest, when I first started this league, little skeptical, but it was a lot of fun. I was really excited for the potential that a new system brought. On the other hand, the new system is also shown to have many problems. One of the wins I recall being that if we have a mechanical issue with the game just not working, the people who make the game, because it's an old game, they don't really want to help us anymore because it's such an old game. We're almost at 30 minutes, so I'll wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed playing Fall Guys, even though I got distracted a bunch of times. I really do think this, more than some of the other leagues I've been in, has a good potential future in it. I think a lot of the problems we're coming across are very minimal. Ooh, smack. Ooh, smack. Ooh, smack. Okay, I may be out of this already. Yep. Unless I get really lucky. If that guy gets tagged, he might miss. I can always hope. Nope. Got it right away. Well, at least you guys got to see another finals round. So, hope you enjoy it. Remember, hey, Julio Reed Jaja, that's adorable, is recording this. We're going to be asking a lot of the same questions, so tune into his. I will be next week coming up with my normal crew, as it were. Hope you guys want to listen to that. Hope you guys have a fun time, good weekend, good week, and have a good one.